Once upon a time, in a small town nestled at the edge of a dense forest, there stood an old, decrepit house. This house had long been abandoned, its walls covered in ivy, and its windows broken and eerie. Legend had it that the house was haunted, plagued by restless spirits seeking solace in the living realm. People whispered of strange sounds emanating from within its dilapidated walls and claimed to have seen apparitions roaming its halls at night. Despite the rumors, a brave family named the Johnsons decided to purchase the house. They were intrigued by its rich history and the possibility of uncovering the truth behind its haunting. They believed that the stories were mere fabrications, a product of overactive imaginations. As the Johnsons moved into the old house, they were greeted by a chilling gust of wind, as if the spirits themselves were welcoming their new occupants. The atmosphere was heavy with anticipation and a sense of foreboding. Strange occurrences soon plagued the family. Objects would inexplicably move on their own, doors would slam shut with an unseen force, and whispers echoed through the halls in the dead of night. The children, Sarah and Michael, were particularly affected by these otherworldly happenings. One evening, as Sarah was exploring the attic, she stumbled upon a dusty old journal hidden beneath a pile of forgotten items. The journal belonged to a previous owner of the house, Emily Davis, who had lived there a century ago. Within the journal's pages, Sarah discovered a tale of love, betrayal, and tragedy that had unfolded within the very walls they now called home. Emily had lost her beloved husband, Samuel, in a tragic accident, and she was consumed by grief and regret. It was said that Emily's spirit still wandered the house, searching for her lost love. Sarah felt a deep connection to Emily and a determination to help her find peace. With Michael's help, Sarah conducted research, delving into the history of the house and the circumstances surrounding Samuel's death. They discovered an old photo album hidden in the basement, filled with pictures of a happy couple in their idyllic life before tragedy struck. As Sarah and Michael pieced together the fragments of the past, the activity within the house intensified. They heard weeping in the dead of night, witnessed flickering lights, and felt a presence watching their every move. Determined to help Emily find closure, Sarah and Michael conducted a seance in the parlor, inviting mediums and paranormal investigators to aid them. They hoped to establish a connection with Emily's spirit and bring her the solace she desperately sought. During the seance, the room filled with a haunting silence. Suddenly, a soft, ethereal voice echoed through the air, recounting tales of love, loss, and unfinished business. It was Emily, speaking through a medium, sharing her pain and longing for peace. With tears streaming down her face, Sarah pleaded with Emily to let go of her earthly attachments and find solace in the afterlife. The room grew still, and a gentle breeze enveloped them, as if Emily's spirit had finally found the closure it sought. From that moment on, the Johnsons felt a profound change in the atmosphere of the house. The once haunted halls were filled with an eerie calmness, and the whispers that once plagued their nights were replaced by a sense of serenity. Sarah and Michael knew that Emily's spirit had finally found peace and moved on, leaving behind a house that was no longer haunted but filled with the echoes of love and forgiveness. As the years passed, the Johnsons shared their remarkable story with others, turning their once haunted house into a symbol of hope and redemption. The old, decrepit house became a place of fascination and inspiration, reminding all who visited that sometimes, the greatest spirits are the ones that find solace and release from their earthly burdens. If you like our videos, then please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for latest updates.